The cost of living may feel high, but the hourly salary needed to make a so-called living wage here in Edmonton has gone down, in part because of reduced childcare costs. But it's not having the same impact across Alberta. In Calgary, food prices and housing are driving up the living wage.
I'm trying to pay for groceries. I mean, the other day I went in and my salad kit went from $3 before COVID. Now it's up to $6.
Albertans have noticed costs going up. And if you live in Calgary, the living wage is now to $24.45 an hour, up 3.25% from last year, according to the Alberta Living Wage Network.
In general, Calgarians spent about $4,500 more in accommodation than they did in Edmonton.
Compare that to Edmonton. If you make at least $20.85 per hour, you meet the benchmark needed to live a moderate lifestyle, covering your basics and a few unexpected expenses.
Edmonton is pretty much exactly in the middle of the pack. We have some really big outliers, like Jasper, for example, is closer to $31 an hour is needed to make a living wage, whereas in Medicine Hat, it's like $17.50.
This is the first year Edmonton has seen a decrease in the living wage since 2015. Researcher Sydney Shelloff says the living wage in Edmonton is $1.40 cheaper per hour than the year before, in large part because of the rollout of childcare subsidies.
Before the $10 a day childcare agreement, childcare was one of the biggest expenses of our family. It was like almost identical to rent.
Across Alberta, the estimated living wage is higher than the minimum wage. The last time Alberta saw a minimum wage increase was in 2018 to $15 per hour, now one of the lowest in the country. While Calgary is higher on the list of Alberta's most expensive places to live, Megan Reed says some employers also pay more.
We have over 150 great living wage certified employers in this province. Over 50 of those are in Calgary. And speaking to any of those employers, from large to small businesses, they can tell you that this really works for their business in terms of retention, productivity.
City News reached out to the Ministry of Finance but did not hear back by broadcast deadline. In Edmonton, Elliott Knopp, City News.